All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here we go. At their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Here we go.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He gets it to Sims, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
Facts.
12.
Inside. Let go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This will be caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Great
Quick throw there out to Williams. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
That pick six,
he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
What the hell did that happen?
Hey, alert!
Oh, switching formation. All right.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, Drake, and an alley to run, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Open man here, Sims complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
There.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone, but sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Improved a lot.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
61, match box, white. 21.
To throw is Garoppolo. Got a man. It's Brown.
D.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Don't break, baby. Bend, don't break.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their
anticipation
skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's see if we can get this boy nervous.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
And
they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Garoppolo. And that's complete.
Damn.
It's Sims. And
Xavier McKinney just threw you off like
that. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
Like a straight hoe.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2 is bringing the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 2nd down.
I thought he was coming.
The throw taken in by Sims.
Knew that's where it was going.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Garoppolo, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, no ball carrier vision right there. I don't even know how to run this play, to be honest.
13. Watch that end. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 4 now. 12. Tighten up. 49.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I truck somebody and they still block.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On first down, Drake. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! What tight end? Hey, 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 hey. 4 down. 21, 21.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Redskins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
I agree. He's supposed to be there.
How about the execution of that defense right there?
Said, hey, here,
Zone
take
was
this.
absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant
Thought I was
football
gonna have
1st
time.
and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense.
Hope that boy can guard
but
him.
don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking.
The answer is
Usually
no, he
the best
couldn't,
way to maintain
and neither
control.
could you.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also
Good way
have
to get it
guard
up out of
against
there.
is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
21. Here we go.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
57 is the back. Watch the X3. 218, chopper. He's coming.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-tasker
Great play,
in the business.
Great fucking play.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk,
I tried you. I didn't think you learned to do
on
that.
the line of scrimmage, but no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now a quick throw as that's complete.
Show got round.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
All right, y'all.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. They'll run on first down. It's Drake. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. On first down, Drake. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo out to his left.
Yeah, let's go.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, but we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
I thought I had that. Yeah.
Brown. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed.
Dang, I thought I had that
pick. Go ahead
That's
and
why I
use
want to
the
get the
first
pick.
of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's try this out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he finally
should have just slid down. I got greedy.
Before reaching the 21. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more
he wants
than
to
it
drop
actually
it.
is.
You're going to have an ass
I
to
don't
drop
want
passes.
to create more hype than what is there. But this is a I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This pass finds its way to Williams. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Golly, trying to get that boy some tick. I put Cam Brown, dumbass, on the outside, trying to get him some tick.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
One of my rookies.
running. It's Drake. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Is Lorenzo Carter not starting? Because that's dumb as hell. I know I put that boy starting.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, I got you, punk.
Now on second and 13. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
I can't believe I just fucked that up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Oh, man, I got to see how high this nigga jump.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off.
They don't do pass interference too
And that's
often.
one he's got to be happy to
Mostly
have
just
back.
offense.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
So
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Come
He gets it
on,
to Sims,
Xavier.
complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now.
Y'all let him
5
pick y'all
straight
apart.
completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Don't let Jimmy G pick y'all apart.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's got it to Williams.
And they catching the ball
And he's going to
now.
get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Hey, box truck.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And it hits Drake.
Boy, good
And they'll bring him
strong
down at
first
the
down.
13-yard line.
Let's go.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Double up. He's coming, double up. 13. I got this.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Garoppolo again.
Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. That
That
is
was
now
awful,
7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hope.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.